Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're looking at American Dad Season 2, Episode 11, called Camp Refugee. This one is the season premiere for Season 3 in production order, but it's aired as part of Season 2. It's a fun episode that mixes summer camp with a war zone in a very American dad style. Let's go through the story step by step in simple words. The episode starts with Steve getting ready for summer. He's super excited because he thinks his dad Stan is finally going to let him go to a fun American summer camp. Steve has been waiting for this chance because he wants to enjoy the classic camp experience with friends, games, and maybe even meeting girls. He explains how much it means to him, and for once, Stan actually promises he'll make it happen. But of course, things don't go as planned. When Stan goes to sign Steve up, he finds out that all the local summer camps are already full. Stan feels bad because he gave his word, and he never likes breaking a promise. Instead of telling Steve the truth, he decides to come up with a creative solution. Since Stan works at the CIA, he has access to all kinds of strange ideas. And this time, he decides the next best option is to send Steve to a refugee camp in Africa. Stan thinks he can just rebrand it as a summer camp, and Steve won't know the difference. So Stan flies with Steve all the way to Africa and drops him off at a refugee camp. Steve, being innocent and hopeful, actually believes it's just a special kind of summer camp. The kids there are refugees dealing with war and hardship, but Steve interprets it like they're just fellow campers having a different kind of experience. He even treats their survival activities, like searching for food and avoiding danger, as fun camp games. Meanwhile, back home, Francine has her own little side story. She gets involved with Haley in trying to enjoy some mother-daughter bonding. But like usual, Francine and Haley don't always see eye to eye. Haley, with her activist personality, doesn't like Francine's shallow or materialistic interests, and this leads to funny clashes. Francine just wants to connect, while Haley keeps pushing back. Back in Africa, Stan decides to hang around for a while and actually helps run the camp. He takes charge in his typical military style, organizing the refugee camp like it's a summer program. He sets up activities, competitions, and even tries to create a camp spirit. For him, it's about turning something serious into a way to fulfill his promise to Steve. Surprisingly, Steve starts enjoying himself. He makes new friends with the kids there and becomes a leader, treating the harsh realities of the camp as just tough camp challenges. But as time goes on, the situation gets more complicated. A rival group, basically from a nearby militant camp, gets involved, and the refugee camp ends up facing danger. This creates a big showdown, which Stan sees as the ultimate summer camp color war game. Instead of being scared, he frames it as competition, and Steve completely buys into it. With Stan's training and Steve's leadership, the refugee kids actually hold their own. The whole thing turns into a parody of summer camp movies, but with a dark and ironic twist, since it's really about survival in a war zone by the end. Steve truly believes he's had the best summer camp ever. He thanks his dad for giving him such a unique experience, while still not realizing the truth about where he was. Stan feels proud because he managed to keep his promise, even if it was in the craziest way possible. The episode closes with everyone back at home. Steve is telling Francine and Haley about all his camp memories, describing them like funny stories, while the audience knows it was all much darker. Francine, of course, is horrified when she learns Stan actually sent their son to Africa. And we get another episode full of crazy Smith family adventures. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, be sure to like and subscribe for more American Dad and Family Guy overviews. Stay tuned for the next episode coming soon.